Ladies and gentlemen, I am StooDogg. Today we're here to talk about YouTube and my phrase, social media terrorism, which is happening on that platform at the moment with all of the hackers who are using their fake comments to try and draw people into their webs to essentially hack them, steal their data, steal their identity, and lock them out of their devices to steal their YouTube channels and convert them into assimilated hacking channels that continue to spread their messages around the platform. Our newest Spambot, an account that goes by the name of Logan. It's the latest one on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. Logan is in fact a rename, a rebrand of the hacker organisation that has been plaguing YouTube as a platform for quite some time now. It's a rebrand of the Tom, the Tim, the Tyler, the Fotley, which became Call, which has now become Logan, and some people are also saying that it's referred to as Vaksy or Vasky now. So here's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. After all this time, some larger YouTubers are starting to pick up on the story about these spam bots that are hacking YouTube channels and basically stealing them from under the feet of those who may be a little bit gullible towards these comments or a bit too young to understand how the platform works. This story has been picked up by Keemstar. I've also heard it's been picked up by Leafy. It would seem that Leafy is here now. Leafy is back, as well as being covered by Some Ordinary Gamers, just to name a few of the channels that are covering the story at the moment. So ladies and gentlemen, the bad news. Well, Logan, like the other spams and scams that we've talked about in the past, it's exactly the same thing. They're able to harvest information. If you get a comment from them, if you like or if you respond to this comment in any way, then it sends the engagement signal back to the account. They get a notification and they know that your channel is active. The runners of the account will know that you're active, and then they will attempt to harvest your information, which they can then use to impersonate your channel, to pretend to be you. They can display your email addresses on the side of the channels to cause you harm in some way, shape or form, to essentially display it almost like a storefront for people who may be looking for email addresses, to compile lists for whatever reasons. Such people generally buy lists of information like this from areas on the dark web, from various hacker forums, but this has put it into the surface web, an easier to access part of the internet for such information to be displayed on, ladies and gentlemen. Hackers may attempt to brute force access into these email accounts that are being shown on YouTube as if it was a form of shopfront. Also, ladies and gentlemen, be wary of any Discord servers listed on these channels that belong to these organisations that are spamming their way across YouTube at this time. Or if you do receive any emails, be wary of the files within them. There have been reports from people who have been affected by this, saying that Google Chrome is susceptible to a form of malware. This malware allows hackers to access and monitor your use of Google Chrome on your device. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as an office worker myself at this time during the pandemic, I'm very much aware of this function of Google Chrome. The thing is, it's not actually a malware. This apparent exploit in Google Chrome is in fact a business feature. Essentially what this does is that this feature makes it so that large corporations who hire multiple employees using computers and various devices like laptops that use Chrome, they can monitor their employees, ensuring that they are being productive and not plunking off on YouTube all day. Basically making sure that their employees are at their desks and working. and preventing them from accessing various other websites like, say, flash game sites that may damage their productivity throughout the day. Hackers have found the ability to access this corporate part of Google Chrome and turn it on to maliciously prevent people from accessing websites, to take information from the browser, to spy on people, to monitor people. And then let's have another think about this. How many kids are there using devices? So it's not just adults that can be affected by this, it is literally everyone. There are so many people who use Google Chrome as their standard browser, ladies and gentlemen. Data theft, breaching your information, taking your card information, password information, bank card information, PayPal information, addresses, phone numbers, anything you've got stored in that browser then becomes visible to the organization that is managing your browser. It's quite important to ensure that your browser is safe from this, ladies and gentlemen, so that the only person who is accessing it is you. And of course, parents, keep an eye on your kids and make sure that their Google Chrome is not infected with this hack. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be 100% honest with you and say, yeah, I feel safe using Google Chrome at work. I feel safe using it at the office. And if they do decide to send me home at this time, I would feel secure using it on a work computer in my home. However, as a private citizen, I have lost confidence in Google Chrome as a product and will no longer be using it for personal use in my home if it is susceptible to such. And like I say, it's not a hack. It is a legitimate setting on the browser that is being exploited by hackers. This is starting to sound very Battlestar Galactica. A backdoor into your internet browser that people that you don't want to can access at pretty much any time unexpectedly. In the last few months I had been having continuous issues with the performance of Google Chrome on my computer. And now hearing the information about this latest hack, legitimate setting, like, nah mate, nah, I'm done. Like, Google Chrome can get in the bin. Fuck that piece of shit, man. Not fucking using that anymore. That can just like fuck off. That can go straight to room 101, ladies and gentlemen. I'd had this for some time, but recently I'd started using a browser called Brave again. The Brave browser, claiming that it rewards you for using it monetarily. I like money, so why not, ladies and gentlemen? It also says that it has all of its anti-malware software built into it to give you a safer experience. It has ad blockers built into it, Brave shields, pop-up blockers built in as well, and it generally seems to be a lot faster in loading up than Chrome does, and it also tells me that it blocks attempts to track users on the browser. It's blocking anyone who may attempt to track you when you are using your browser, ladies and gentlemen. That sounds good to me. If you'd like to have a look into it for yourself, I have a promotional code and it is in my description section down below. It is an affiliate link and it can be found under my affiliate link section. Anyway, in other news, it looks like Zymertrack has been rebranded or renamed in some way. Sometimes going by the name non-copyright music, and sometimes just being called music, and sometimes just being called sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, there were hundreds of these channels, so I'd imagine that a lot of their names are possibly different now. Oh, I did get a comment from one of the Zymertrack's accounts as well. This is what he had to say. "You do not know what you are up against." Okay, boomer, whatever. Apart from that, there are multiple other spammers still in the current nauseating rotation. A trap town seems to have also appeared on my channel, saying, "I'm not the one taking the channel, I'm the vengeful one." Right, I've got no idea what that even means, ladies and gentlemen. There are some videos on this channel, a message to rude people, and a video that appears to be condemning TikTok. Well, condemning TikTok, fair enough. I mean, it's literally tethered to the Chinese government. And again, you don't want to be just handing your information over to people. So yeah, maybe don't use TikTok. That's fair enough. That's probably the most sensible thing that a scammer, spammer, hacker organization has ever said. And as for the message to rude people, well, my counter to that would be, Trap Town, stop being a miserable spamming, scamming cunt then. We have Roman. Roman says, "Wanna make videos together?" Now, this is not how I generally accept collabs, ladies and gentlemen. I prefer to know the person that I'm collabing with. I want to have known them for a little bit of time, to have at least spoken to them verbally before even thinking about collabing. I don't even know what his channel's about, and then I look into his channel to find out that his channel is about cheating, hacking, glitching, breaking into video games, and essentially trying to steal in-game currency from the game itself or other players. That sounds scummy as fuck. Fuck off, I don't want to collab with a channel like that. And once the games discover that you're hacking them, well, I hope he enjoys his ban from being able to play Grand Theft Auto Online, ladies and gentlemen. I did receive a comment from a Tom Baby bot. Nice comment, you deserve more likes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that I've seen a bot that is set to be able to reply to comments made on a channel. I'm not sure what to think of this one. Probably connected with the Tom, Tyler, Tim rubbish that's going about at the moment. And we get to a channel that was called Sub Me, who simply said, "Nice." In looking into the channel, I found a link to a website, and the name of the website was something along the lines of Dick Riders. So I didn't even go to the site. I'm not interested, don't want to know, and I don't care about the malware that would be hidden there upon trying to access it. My advice would be that if you see this one, just delete it, don't even think about going to it, and just keep your community safe from these spam bots. Don't publish the comments on your channel. Delete them, block them, and report them, ladies and gentlemen. Be a part of the solution. Don't leave spam comments on your channel so that people can stumble their way back and be hacked. Also, there was an email that I received from the real Mr. Beast. He was asking me to contact him regarding getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours viewed on my channel. No thanks, I'll just continue making videos and growing my channel the legitimate, honest way, rather than breaking the rules and having my channel damaged for breaking the rules. Definitely a fake email from a fake Mr. Beast account. Delete if you see anything like this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even fucking respond to them. And I think that's about it for this week's spammer and scammer and hacker update. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been StooDogg. My channel is well on the way to 1,000 subscribers, so if you're new around here and you think that information like this is useful to you, feel free to subscribe for further updates. If you like the video, you can hit the like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button, and YouTube will cease to recommend this video to you in future. Or maybe you just dislike me as a person. You can hit that dislike button for that as well. And with that, I'll catch you next time. See ya!
attributions.